So, you're a member of the FIPRESCI jury here at our film. What do you watch for as you watch the films to criticize them, evaluate them?
How do you do? Excuse me, can you repeat, please?
What do you watch for? What's the first thing you notice in the films?
Okay, it's interesting to discover movies from Eastern and Central European countries. It's always interesting because in France most of these films are not distributed. So it's interesting to discover Polish, Slovak, Bulgarian movies. And it's quite diverse. In our competition there are 8 movies. One is a documentary and the others are fictions. But each of them is very different. Some are more universal, some are more local topics. But anyway, it's interesting to discover these different kind of movies.
You have served on juries in many different countries. Do you find differences in how the audiences read the films?
No, I don't. I think people are interested in. It's always a good opportunity, festivals like this one, to discover movies that you don't. Sometimes you don't discover otherwise, because usually it's big productions, American, or most young people are going to see these movies. So when there are festivals, they are interested by meeting filmmakers, actors. So it's a good opportunity to discover different kind of cinema, and after, when you see a different movie, you go to see another one, and it's good to sometimes you can become a cinephile thanks to festivals like this.
Is it hard to decide what film will win the competition, and do you agree most of the time with the jury? Do you haggle, or?
It really depends. Sometimes I remember once I was in Kazakhstan, and all the movies were very contemplative. So it's not that they were bad films, but the story were not very interesting, except one movie which was, so it was very easy. All the members of the jury were okay to decide this is the movie we will give the award. Sometimes it's more difficult, and we have to discuss a lot because each of us have a different point of view, and at the end we have to find a compromise, and it's okay for everybody at the end. But sometimes it's not unanimous. Usually we are 3, sometimes the 3 of us are okay, and sometimes 2 choose one movie and one another one, and okay, it's a majority.
Do you value something more about smaller festivals like this one?
You mean the differences?
Yeah, if you have, if you prefer smaller festivals than the larger ones.
I like it very much. When once I was in Cannes as a journalist in 2008 to cover all the movies, and it was really, it's interesting, but it's a big industry with so many people. So many films. When you are in press conference, there are 100, 200 journalists. So I prefer, I would say, smaller festivals, especially because you discover a new culture, you meet very easily people, filmmakers, actors. So I prefer this kind of event, really.